Hey fam, it's me, Sean Hill, your book club leader, and I just want to come to you with another video of the training series. And also, before I get into that, we would love to have you join our group at www.adocs for American Descendants of Child Slavery Family.com. .com. That's our book club group where we get together, we learn from each other, and we help the movement move forward. And with that being said, let me jump right into to this video of the three biggest threats to the ADOS movement. And so what's the number one threat? I think the number one threat is lack of leadership. Now, let me say this up front. This is nothing disparaging or nothing negative against Yvette Cornell or Antonio Moore. So don't take it that way. What I mean is, when you have a movement, you have to have leadership at different levels. You have to have leadership at all levels, at the top, in the middle, and even at the bottom. You should constantly be creating leaders, because at the end of the day, everything rises and falls on leadership. So we should be a leadership creating movement. And that is important. You have to have a formal way of creating leaders and giving them opportunity to exercise that leadership. And I think that's one of the things that we really, as a group, as a movement, no one person's responsible for that. We have to work on training and creating leaders. And that's going to be one of the most valuable things. And I think we saw that what happened in the 60s when a lot of that leadership left. When when Dr. King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, when those people were killed, a lot of times the movement lost its steam and lost its way in many ways. And you just can't replace one leader with another if you haven't been trying to train those leaders and bring them up. So number one is lack of leadership. We got to do better. We got to create some training systems to bring leaders up, because I absolutely believe that leaders are made and not born. Number two is lack of engagement. This one comes from the body. This one comes from everybody. We have to make sure that we're engaged. One of our other training videos, the number two thing I said we have to do, every ADOS person has to do, is engage. And if we're not engaged, it will never move. It'll never work. We can't just get the information and do nothing with it. That doesn't benefit anybody. We can't just think that somehow reparations will magically come to us just because we support people on YouTube. We have to get engaged. It has to be a movement of engagement. And that's what we have to see more of on every level, on all levels. Every individual has to up their engagement level. So that's number two biggest threat. And the number three biggest threat is maybe a lack of patience. Because really, when you think about movements, this movement is really pretty young, pretty about 2 or 3 years old. And we've made some tremendous strides. We've done some incredible things. But I just want to caution you that this is a marathon, not a sprint. I would love to tell you that, next year, because of the elections, because of the pressure we're putting on people, we'll have reparations, we'll have a check next year. I can't say that, and I don't think anybody can. We have to be in this for the long haul. We have to know that this is important, it's critical to our community, and we just can't give up. We just can't let it go. We have to be in this for the long haul. We have to be patient. And when I say that, I also want to let you know that means we have to continue to live. We have to do the other things. We have to, continue to build each other up. We have to continue to learn financial literacy. We have to continue to open business. We have to continue to do well in school. All those things need to continue. However, we have to be patient, stay focused, and keep moving forward. So those are the three biggest threats, I believe, to the ADOS movement. We have to, some things can be controlled by the individual. Some things have to be worked on by the group. Leadership, we definitely have to work on as a group. Engagement, that's everybody's responsibility, and it's everyone's responsibility to have patience. All right, family. Well, once again, this is Sean Hill, your book club leader. Come on over to www.adocs, American Descendant of Child Slavery Family.com, and join our Facebook book club group. All right, family, with that being said, I want to wish you a wonderful and productive day and say, get engaged. Goodbye.